right, hello wine drinking people. Time for more of what I've had to drink yesterday, and our good friend Bibiana stopping in. She's the winemaker for Wayfarer. I met her on my trip out there, and you know, when they told me she was stopping in, I just thought she was stopping in with Wayfarer. I didn't realize she had her own wines, which you know, she is she's got one of the best vineyard managers, her husband, who is her partner with this project, and they've got some great fruit sources here. This Cattleya wine label here, and really small production wines from unique vineyard sites like this Chardonnay from the Pratt Vineyard in the Russian River. And this wine has a beautiful bouquet, only 4 barrels produced, so not a lot of wine here. If you like great Chardonnay that has a sense of place, these wines highly recommended. This wine has got that stone fruit. It's 1 clone, 1 vineyard of Chardonnay, 2013, a fantastic vintage for this part of California. And no fining, no filtration. They harvest at night, they double sort. This stuff is treated like they're trying to make the greatest wine on earth. And I have to say, you know, these wines were very, very impressive. 3 to 4 tons per acre, very low yields. Most people are, you know, double that with the Chardonnay varietal. Anyways, this wine's got a light smoky character coming out as it opens to it. Really nice richness on the palate, that stone fruit showing through, and a nice hint of spice from the oak, not overdone, and really nice structure. This wine's got a firm hand of acidity, and you know, even better on the second day. That is how you tell a great bottle of wine. And Chardonnay, great Chardonnays open up just like great red wines. This wine, most excellent juice. The 2014 Shared Notes label is, well, Jeff Pisoni is her husband, so these guys work on this together, and thus the name Shared Notes. And it's kind of a geeky kind of label. There's no varietal on there. It just says Shared Notes, and they've got 2 different wines, the Des Maîtres and the Le Pierre qui Descendent. And, hey, man, I failed French class in high school and college, so I'm not going to tell you what that means. Anyways, they're a blend of 80-20 Sauvignon Blanc and Semillon, and Bibiana did a stint at Aubryon, and you can definitely tell in this wine, man, let me tell you. Well, Jeff Pisoni worked at Peter Michael, also one of the greatest producers of Sauvignon Blanc in California. No ML here, also unfined, unfiltered. Only 132 cases, but they use 100% new oak with this wine, but to me, it's not oaky at all. It has so much fruit, this ripe melon, this fig, this pink grapefruit, Jolly Rancher, candy, vanilla spice, and a wonderful hand of minerality. This wine is so rich and layered on the palate, but you don't notice it being overbearing because of the acidity holding everything together here. This wine, even better on the second day. Wow, most excellent. One of the best Sauvignon Blancs I have had this year. Well, the other Sauvignon Blanc is from the Musk clone, and it's got a little different soil type in this vineyard, Gold Ridge, a little bit more clay. And this wine, to me, reminds me of Didier Dagenot per Sang, man. Wow, incredible bouquet. It's got a little bit of that musky quality, that grassiness you get from the Loire Valley, and still has that lovely, savory kind of grapefruit character. And, man, just really big gooseberry and a dead ringer for a Sauvignon Blanc from Dagenot. This wine just so rich and unctuous on the palate, but has a firm hand of acidity here, wonderful intensity, and that mineral pop at the end, man. This wonderful zest. This wine needs some time, though. I liked it a little better than the Bordeaux style, but both of these wines, the highest level of quality you will find at Sauvignon Blanc coming out of California. And on to the Pinot Noirs, which is where we first met Bibiana at Wayfarer. Well, they make one Chardonnay, a couple Chardonnays there also, but they make a lot of 5 different Pinots. And we've got a Donham Vineyard Pinot here. Actually, 2 Donham Vineyard Pinots here. Let's see. One is 2012, and one is 2013. I think I screwed up my notes. The first one, I believe, is the 2012, and you really notice a difference in these 2 vintages with these 2 wines. The 13 being so much bigger, more tannic, more structured, needing more time. This 2012, very forward. The 2 clones they use are Roeder and Calera, and this is to use a different amount of whole cluster, 42.5% in this one. You know, Bibiana doesn't have a recipe for making wine every year. It depends what the vintage gives her, and they only make 96 cases of this wine. A real artisan crafted Pinot Noir. Beautiful bouquet here. Black cherry, black raspberry fruit, pretty floral notes, oriental spices, really nice complexity. This 12 vintage a bit warmer than 2013, so the wines are already a little bit more showy, and there are some tannins here. This wine's got good structure, but drinking very nicely right now. Wonderful balance. The 2013, I like just a little bit liked a little bit better. Had a little distinct smoky character to that black cherry and wild strawberry jam-like fruit. Had a lovely amount of fruit on the palate here, very forward. An array of exotic spices, mint, floral notes. A little bit more acidity, a little bit more tannins here also. This is a big, chewy style of Pinot. A little bit on the austere side on the finish. A lot of forward fruit. Very well built here. Needs a little bit of time, though. Most excellent juice. Both of them $75, which for great Pinot Noir ain't that expensive. All right, that's what we had to drink with our friend Bibiana. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying, remember, always drink the good stuff first.